Good morning, America. Today we're talking about two brothers who have conquered both the football field and the podcast world, Jason and Travis Kelce. Jason, the heart of the Philadelphia Eagles, and Travis, the electric tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs, are more than just athletes. Their bond is what sets them apart, real, relatable, and refreshingly honest. On their podcast, New Heights, they're not just sports icons, they're brothers sharing laughs, childhood stories, and even their struggles. They let us in on the highs and lows, making us feel like part of their family. Before the podcast, we saw them as rivals. Now we see their deep respect and friendship. Their authenticity is rare in the world of superstars. They're just two guys from Ohio who made it big, but never lost their roots. Every week they bring that energy, making listeners feel welcome and included. It's this mix of elite talent and down-to-earth charm that makes them so magnetic. They're not just football heroes, they're everyone's favorite brothers. That's the secret to their incredible success. Millions tune in, not just for football, but for the realness the Kelce brothers bring. They remind us that greatness is about more than trophies. It's about connection, and that's why we can't get enough of them. What makes New Heights irresistible? It's the perfect blend of sports, stories, and fun. Jason breaks down football like a pro, making the game accessible to everyone. Travis brings the energy, pop culture, music, and that signature "all right now" catchphrase. Their chemistry is electric. Jason's insight meets Travis's charisma. The show is packed with humor, inside jokes, embarrassing stories, and playful banter. It feels like you're hanging out with family, not just listening to a podcast. Their authenticity stands out in a world of polished images. Fans aren't just listeners, they're part of the 92%ers club, submitting questions and sharing memes. The podcast has its own language, its own culture. This sense of community is powerful. Everyone feels included. The show isn't just about football, it's about life, laughter, and connection. That's why it appeals to die-hard fans and casual listeners alike. Every episode is a mix of expert analysis, big personalities, and genuine moments. It's not just a show, it's an experience. That's the magic of New Heights, and it's why we keep coming back. Every great show has its viral moments, and New Heights is no exception. The biggest? Travis dating Taylor Swift. Suddenly the podcast was global news. When Taylor announced her 12th album, The Life of a Showgirl, on the show, it was a cultural earthquake. The world tuned in and the internet exploded with theories and excitement. This wasn't just a sports podcast anymore, it was a pop culture powerhouse. But it's not all about celebrity guests. The brothers have shared raw, emotional moments, like Jason's heartfelt retirement speech and their honest Super Bowl reflections. These stories show their humanity and vulnerability. They let us in on their real lives, not just the highlight reels. The big headlines draw attention, but it's a consistent honesty that keeps fans loyal. New Heights is where sports, family, and pop culture collide. It's a place for unforgettable moments, big and small. That's what makes it more than just a podcast. It's a phenomenon. When you build something special, the world takes notice. And so do big companies. In 2024, the Kelce brothers signed a massive deal with Wondery, reportedly worth up to $100 million. This wasn't just a podcast anymore, it was a media empire. The partnership brought better production, a bigger platform, and cemented their status as media moguls. As of August 2025, New Heights is the #1 podcast in the US, even surpassing the Joe Rogan Experience. That's a testament to their loyal, engaged audience. But it's about more than money or charts. It's about two brothers who started with a simple idea, talking to each other, and turned it into something huge. Their authenticity and passion are the real reasons for their success. The $100 million deal is proof that audiences crave real, positive content. The Kelce brothers have shown that being genuine pays off. They've built a brand that's here to stay. Their story is a lesson for anyone with a dream. If you're real and passionate, you can reach new heights, and that's exactly what they've done. So, what's next for New Heights? The sky's the limit. The podcast is more than a show. It's a cultural touchstone. It unites football fans, pop music lovers, and anyone who loves a good story. Every week, new listeners join the community, drawn in by the brotherly bond and big moments. The show's influence is everywhere, from catchphrases to merchandise. It's created a powerful sense of belonging. In a divided world, New Heights brings people together. The future is bright. More guests, more stories, more community. The podcast isn't just following culture, it's shaping it. At its core, it's about authenticity and love. We see ourselves in Jason and Travis, the loyalty, the humor, the support. They're not just famous, they're real. That's why New Heights keeps growing and why we'll be listening for years to come.